Welcome back. Me. I can speak. Only if you ask questions. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why it cut off. I think there's a little bit of a blank spot behind the temple there. So I'm shielded by the wall from the mast transmission, and over this side we've just got water, so we're not going to pick up any signal from over there on Koh Lan. I've noticed that before it was struggling. I didn't keep my eye on it and it's difficult to see in the sun. Am I making excuses? No. See that there? That's Jom Tien. That's Batam Nak Hill, Cozy Beach, and then beyond that, just the other side of that, 5 minutes on a motorbike, just from there, is Pattaya. This is Bang Sarai, 20 minutes away. We're 20 minutes away, so it's 20 minutes in the car or a taxi, whatever, to get over there. Yeah, this is the untouched part of, just south of all the mayhem. And there's been more going on here in the lockdown than there is in Pattaya. I was lucky actually to be in curfew and lockdown-ish in this area. Well, we've got golden sand beaches from here right the way around. Oh, you know Bang Sarai as well. Oh, good. Fidelity Questa. What do you mean? I found you. You're confusing me. You're probably answering a question or a statement I made earlier. I've slept since, so I cannot remember. So we made a video or two in the last few days in the park here. So we did a tour of the park and the equipment because there's a gym. So we had a tour of the outdoor gym equipment. It all looks fairly new, to be fair. In fact, there's an area where there's a lot of cardio machines as well. There was a couple of people using it, so I didn't have a wander in there and make them feel uncomfortable. So I just filmed the outside of that. And then after that, I cut that stream short, made a video from it, and then I sat down with a monkey for about 10 minutes just watching this monkey, and then the monkey stole my sunglasses, and then I bought an ice cream lolly to barter for my glasses back. I didn't give the monkey a name, by the way. She was just chilling out. I knew she was up to no good. She kept looking up in the trees for like an escape route. I thought she was a bit jittery at first because she saw a couple of people walking past and she hid by a tree, behind a tree. So make sure you go and watch that. I put lots of subtitles with it. And I think it's my second ever production from a phone. I did everything on the phone. So my laptop's still playing up. I'm looking to get it fixed Friday if I can't fix it beforehand. So if we've still got the computer engineer in the chat, maybe we can have a chat about that. If he's not anti-Mac, anti-fruit computer. It's 13:48 where you are. Where are you at, Mimi? It's 10. You see that? It's 10:49 here. Let's pause the workout. We've walked about 0.7 of a mile. Before where we were staying, this is our third accommodation actually in Bang Sarai. The second place to get to the beach I think was just about a mile. It doesn't seem that far actually. And yeah, it's not as if I'm doing any power walking, I'm just meandering really. A couple of times I've found myself going into a bit of a sprint of a walk, but no, just take it easy. Oh, I think there's a nest up there. Am I going to get pooped on? Now, what would you say? Is the tide coming in or going out? It looks pretty wet here, so I'm thinking the tide's on its way out. That's how you can tell, unless you sit here long enough. The tide typically comes up to here. It doesn't leave much of the beach left actually when the tide comes in, unless you go further down. And what you'll find is, beyond that blue boat, which is what, the fourth boat out, people were walking further than that, digging up shellfish for a bit of supper. You could literally, if there was a place to pitch a tent for free, all you need is £1 now and again to go and get yourself some water out the water machine. You could live off the sea. So let's say you could live in Thailand for £2 a day. £2 will give you about 3 litres of water. Fidelity, the phone app for live streaming is Prism Studio. Prism, Prism Live Studio. It's very good. One of my mentors recommended it. It does a hell of a lot. I'm not getting unlimited. Data now. So I've dropped it from 1080p to 720p. I thought I could get, and that's what I certainly went to renew, was internet for £200. I thought I'll have that again. I asked for it, and then she gave me just 30 gigabytes. I'm not sure how long 30 gigabytes will last. I noticed already it had dropped to 24 the other day, so I can't see it lasting a month. So I complained. I went back to True the other day and complained. I said, I've asked for unlimited, same before, £200. And I'll get this text as soon as I leave the shop to say thank you and here's your restriction. So it's no good. So they got a True representative there, and she said, oh, when it runs out, come back, I take care. So I don't know what she means by that. It means one of two things. She's going to give me a free upgrade, free top up, or she's going to take me to the cashier and make sure I get unlimited. There's a crane out there. It's definitely not a swan. Or is it a stork? How can you tell the difference between a crane and a stork? It's looking for its supper. Those little silverfish and whatever else swims in the shallows. There it goes, bang, it's got one. It's very fast, a very slender looking bird. It'd be nice to get a boat out, wouldn't it, for the day? Live stream from a boat. I'm up for getting on a kayak. Especially if this phone's waterproof. It used to be. That's it, Fidelity, you've got it. Check it out. Make sure you go through all the settings and look at everything. Automatic bit rate. You can't stream, I don't think, in 480 because that's usually suitable enough, streaming in 480. Personally, I would like to stream everywhere in 4K, so people have got a choice, and I can see the difference between 720 and 1080p. And 1080p works good on here, and I've got a bit of a filter on as well, so you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing through my sunglasses. That's how I've set it up, so you see it how I see it. The next thing to do is to get some, when I win the lottery, I think it's about £148. What's that, $225? And it's it will give you guys, if you're wearing headphones in particular, 3D sound, so you will hear all the sounds around as if you're here. So that's my goal later. I've talked about it a little bit before. So it feels more as if you're here. But I know a lot of people watch these live streams virtue of the fact that they want to be here and miss it or whatever. I have a strong desire to come here or come back, so that would be good. In addition to that, a couple of other things. I won't disclose what they are. I have done once before, but something else that will enhance the experience yet further that no one else is doing. It's available right now, but it won't. That's another gadget. So I think so. Those are the goals, gadget-wise. Is that new contraption and the audio product. I think in total it's probably only about £500. So maybe I'll stick it on my Santa Claus list and hope that I'm not a naughty boy. Oh dear, excuse me. I was awake at 8 o'clock. Going ahead. No, it was earlier than that. It was 7:30, that's right. I was awake at 7:30, so I think I've only had 5.5 hours sleep. Oh my gosh, is it just me and you, Fidelity Quest, or is everybody falling asleep to my dulcet tones? Sometimes people say hello, but they don't say goodbye. A friendly goodbye in the chat would be nice now and again. We're currently using the iPhone 7 Plus. And the microphones on these Apple products are very good, I must say. Even the laptop, very good. Very good inbuilt microphone. All but one of the entrances, I think, still have the signs that the park's closed. I think I might lie down. I think I might have to have a lie down. I've seen other people lie down here. wouldn't it, if I fell asleep? Right, you can see what I can see. Smell the fisherman's cheap tobacco smoke. This is my view. Yeah, they're not very big, these places. Yeah, that end one sold, I think. I think they've only got 3 left. That one is second hand being sold. There's 3 right down the end, the ones with restricted views. 2 bedrooms, is it? 2 years ago. Yeah, they're not big at all, are they? I saw the pictures. Great if you can afford it as a second home for that weekend. Oh, I'm relaxed. I'm lying down. Look. $200,000. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm putting my mask over my mouth because there's a bird right above me and it plops down here onto this seat. Yeah, it's definitely there's a nest up there. You've got the latest king there and his wife. I think his wife was the ex-bodyguard to him, his ex-personal bodyguard. He married her. How handy is that? I'm just waiting for one of these sparrows to plop on my head. I think, yeah, the birds are looking at me, they're getting a bit worried that I'm beneath their nest. Oh, that's it, nice breeze coming through. Oh, it's nice when you get those breezes, you know you can stay here all day. Oh, these birds are having a right go at me. It's not as if they've dropped a baby out their nest. Right, they're gone now, noisy lot. You keep thinking about the sea level rising talk. I don't know what to think. You kept thinking about the sea level rising talk. What are you talking about? Is the tide coming in or not? It's going out. Tide's definitely going out. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean globally the sea level's rising? Interesting how many of the 1140 islands of the Maldives are left. Everyone that you go to, they're sandbagging it regularly to try and stop the erosion. Oh, there's 3 people in the chat. Oh, there's 3 people watching. Welcome back if you left us early. Came back before. Oh, let's show you some sights so you're not... This is what I'm looking at, by the way, because I'm lying down. I'm resting my knee. And I'm looking up into this. I think it's just like a fisherman's hangout area. Hold on, let's see if I can sit up. There we go. But you can already see the sea's already gone out some, right? Yeah. Oh, you'd be good to go. Because all you have here is just a garage anyway. So if the sea came up just too far, that would be great. That would be quite a bit, right? It would be like 2 meters. It would come onto the road, and then if you've got a boat in there, you could just come out in the morning and launch. Come out downstairs into your garage, and your boat comes straight out, straight from the garage. Perfect. And if you haven't got a boat, then you could charge mooring fees in your garage. Are we getting entrepreneurial? Is it too early? It's never too early. It's 11 AM and 7 minutes, by the way. Maybe some fishermen will join us. Some whiskey and some M150. I was surprised actually the tide going out so far. Now, Hua Hin is the other side of the Gulf of Thailand. This is the Gulf of Thailand, right? Previously the Gulf of Siam. Or is that what it's called now? I don't know. Anyway, so the tide goes out here. Is it going in over there? Is it coming in over there and going out here? Is that how it works in the Gulf of Thailand? Because when the tide goes out on the River Thames, it goes out the tide goes out on both sides of the river, right? So how does that work? If it goes out, if the tide goes out here and it goes out in Hua Hin, the other side of the Gulf of Thailand, right? That means it's all being sucked out and going somewhere else in the world, right? How does that work? Oh, we've got 2 stalks, herons, or whatever they're called out there now. Oh, did it go? Sorry about that. It's called a sala. I don't know what he's advertising. He's advertising coloured awnings or I don't know. Further away from the equator you go, the further, the greater the tide. Ah, okay. I should know really, having worked on the seas. a little while. Oh, we weren't taught that. Excuse me. Oh, yawning. We weren't taught that in scuba diving. Not that I remember. I'm sure I have to buy something else. I've got the 4 sticky rice. Got the 4 sticky rice. I have to buy 1 noodle pack. I bought the noodle pack. One noodle pack, 4 rice. Oh, sugar. What was it? I can't remember. Fidelity, do you remember what it was? Four noodle, no, four sticky rice. 4 sticky rice. 1 noodle pack. We've got washing powder. Ah, that was it. A tin of. Oh, I could have got that as well. In 7-Eleven. I'll have to get it on the way back. 1 tin, 18 baht, 3 lady, tin of fish. I think it's pilchard sardines or mackerel. No, I can't call her, I'd have to end the live stream. It's the fish. Yeah, I think you joined the stream after I mentioned it earlier on. I can't even, sometimes if I even go to another app like my notebook, I come back and the stream's ended. I don't like that. I think it's usually when I go to, if I go to another app usually that has a videoing facility on it, even though you don't use it, then it cuts the live stream. So if I went to YouTube app or Messenger, something like that. Oh, excuse me, why am I yawning so much? Got a lovely breeze. I'm pretty relaxed sitting here for a bit. A few guys are. Got their nets down there, sorting out their nets. For tonight, I guess. They've got to wait a while for that tide to come in, 8 hours. Is that the same as well, Fidelity? Is it 4-hour tide turn every day? Is it every 4 hours? I think it is. The tide turns every 4 hours. I guess it must be the same everywhere in the world. Oh, excuse me. But like you said, the further away from the equator, the greater the distance. It's like the Maldives, right? Especially in the north, Malay Atoll. Malay. The furthest, the Malay Atoll. It's closer to the equator. It's a nice big mother of pearl mussel shell down there. We'll have to get that in a bit. See if there's a pearl in there. Oh, excuse me. Right, Should we make a little bit of a move? I don't know. They might be wanting their midday nap under here. Oh, 220 baht to get money out at the ATM. Can you believe it? Feeling a little bit light-headed actually. Six hours, I don't know. I thought it's 4. 4 sounds a bit short actually. Let's go this way. I need to lie down, that's what it is, again. Need a mid-morning siesta. Old people do that. Get up 4 or 5 a.m. Do what they got to do in the mornings to sort themselves out, and they go for a little kip for an hour or two. Are we all getting old, by the way? Is that a thing? The cup. I think this knee brace is working. I don't know. Sorry. Is it going to become a trademark of the live streams? We need one. We had the just look at it before, didn't we? Just look at it. Just look at it. When we was looking at the sunset. Buttercup. Would you just look at it? Look at it. Oh, would you look at it? So they're good to have. It's a good way of getting an indication of who's listening, who's joining in. who's becoming compliant. What I do need to remember is to keep reactivating the watch. So many times I've done half the journey and forgot to reactivate it. Not that I'm really analysing it. Just use it as an indication of how far we've gone. I'll tell you what we could do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and treat ourselves to a coffee. I'm going to treat you now, Fidelity, to this little place. I don't know if you've seen it on the live stream before. I've been in there twice before. And we're going to have their signature. Hello. I don't know. Why are the fish's faces covered up? Right. What a card. That was a bit weird. I've not seen that before. Before they hung the fish, they blindfolded them. Bulletproof coffee. I'll ask her for that, see if she knows what it is. I read about the bulletproof. I watched that video, Fidelity. Thank you for the link. Never heard of that before. 2 knobs of butter, MCT oil, liquidized with a coffee, a good coffee. And have that as your breakfast. Let's ask this lady. She'll look it up on her computer, on her iPad. So we're going into that's the public information van that goes round, telling people what's what. Updating them on Convid and all that. Imagine that, living in a village where one of the main forms of communication is a van going round with a loudspeaker. There are so many people here still without a radio and TV, I guess. Old habits of communication die hard. So this is Old Town. Can you tell? That's one of the piers for the fishermen. We'll have to walk up that one day. Buttercup. It's off licence. We went there once. Didn't find it any cheaper. New place right on the sea. I don't like walking past these building sites. There's no netting up. If something flies off the side, you're in for it. Bulletproof coffee makes you happy. I'll ask her if she can make one. Can she do it with that? Does it work without the oil? I'll be surprised actually if she hasn't got it. Oh, hold on, have I got enough? Just check fat wallet. It's a lady that likes recycling. This little place. It's a chilli, they've got a secret garden around the side. I'll take your shoes off. Hi dude, how are you? You okay?
How are you?
Alright, bearing up. Bearing up. I've come in to ask you if you do this particular coffee that one of my customers talks to me about regularly. He keeps reminding me, oh, you've got to try this, you've got to try this. She knows I've been losing weight over the last 3 months. He said, this is what I drink that helps me with my diet. I said, what's that then? Bulletproof coffee. Right, it's a thing.
It's like a short one, very intense.
No, it's very bizarre. I don't think you'll do it. It is 2 big knobs of butter, liquidized with coffee and MCT oil. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. I
No.
don't like it. I tried one time before.
It's no, not, you don't like the taste.
Yeah, that's MCT oil or such an oil is like, for me. Just for me. But this oil is like healthy and
Yeah, especially for ketones and people that I can't remember now. I read and watched a movie on it yesterday, and I've already forgotten. And I was like, well, I've never heard of it. And then it led on to something else telling you the health benefits of it. I don't know. I think I might stick to what I have usually.
yeah.
Or
I'm not. Yeah, I hear about the ketogenic diet, and
Yeah.
I don't. By my personally, I do not agree with that much.
no, I
Like
thought.
not sense for me. But yeah, but no sugar is good. Yeah.
You're going to fix it for me. Fidelity. I've got the menu here to look at. Coconut oil, but heavy cream I like the best. Wow. MCT oil, but liquid monk fruit drops help too. Wow. I know why she's calling me. She's hungry. She's got noodle. I've told her not to message me. I wonder wonder if I can messenger. Hold on. Are you still there, Fidelity? Yeah, she does know. She knows her stuff. Let's have a look through the menu. Oh, it's difficult to see with this camera. That's what I don't like about some of these apps, Fidelity. Look, the focus is perfect at a distance, but it struggles to focus or refocus. No, just focus on anything that's even a foot away. Look, there you go. I've readjusted it. It's quite an extensive menu, really. That's their signature. Oh, they do it iced as well. Chili coffee. Well, we all know chilies increases the metabolism up to 14%. So I might go for that as an iced one. Whoa, look at that. They even give you paper straws here. Oh. This is the healthiest place in town so far that I know of. Very into organic and healthy stuff here. It's a studio as well. Got a studio and arts and I'm going to switch over if I can. Bear with me.